I'm sure a lot of you must have come across this article last week which said Binance and WazirX dispute is raging on. Binance has asked WazirX to sort of withdraw all its user funds and move it out of Binance. This is very, very important, though I'm like a week late probably to make this video. But I think it's very important that we talk about it because Binance provides services to a lot of other exchanges around the world. WazirX is not the only one. Binance and Coinbase, for instance, they give something called custodial services where you can actually store your crypto with them. Right? They also provide liquidity. Right? So these are services that are obtained by a number of exchanges around the world. Right? Now, imagine there is a new coin that just came up. If you're a small exchange in, let's say, I don't know, like Britain or something, right? You maybe don't have the resources, the money to make liquidity available for that particular small coin, right? Or you probably don't want to. So what will you do? You'll just go to Binance, and Binance will make that possible for you. So your users can buy and sell this small coin, as simple as that, right? So in context of that, what it really means, right, this whole saga here, we'll talk about that today. What it really means is that Binance tomorrow can pull the plug on any of these exchanges who are using their services. And if you're an exchange, if you're a user of that exchange, that could severely affect you. Right? Let's see what actually happened right now. Before we head on to that particular issue from last week, the Binance and WazirX saga has been going on for a while. From in fact from like August July of last year. Let's look at what happened. Right. The first thing was that there was this whole Twitter banter between CZ and Nishil Shetty, the owner of the founder rather of Binance. So CZ said Binance does not own any equity in Zenmai Labs, the entity operating WazirX and established by the original founders. Now Nishil Shetty writes, WazirX was acquired by Binance. Zenmai Labs, an Indian entity owned by him and his co-founders. Zenmai Lab has license from Binance to operate the INR crypto pairs in WazirX. Binance operates the crypto to crypto pairs, processes crypto withdrawal, etc. So there is this whole public feud on who owns WazirX really, right? And that just kept getting dirty and dirty, and eventually Binance, seized off-chain transfers to WazirX. So essentially, you could log in with Binance and easily do a transfer. Now you had to do the regular withdrawal process where you go put the address and withdraw like you do to any other exchange. So that was the beginning of their whole fight. And after that, recently, right, this is about Jan 11th, I guess, WazirX published a proof of reserves of assets worth 285 million. That itself seems a little less to me. So now WazirX says they have about 285 million, and they go on to somewhere they go on to include Binance's name as well, which sort of pisses off CZ. Right? This is the proof of reserves that WazirX really showed. Now, after that happened, Binance, sort of asked WazirX to not use their name blatantly, but WazirX refused to take it down, and Binance terminated their wallet services, asked it to withdraw users' funds within I think 1 or 2 days, something like before February 3rd. Right? That's pretty much what happened. And then WazirX was scrambling to withdraw user funds. Right. So this was the blog that Binance put out. So Binance says Binance has no control over WazirX user funds or any aspect of WazirX exchanges. And Binance also pointed out that Zenmai has not fully withdrawn assets held in Binance wallets that are used for WazirX's operations. This is on 3rd of February, by the way, just a few days back. And Binance is saying, in line with their efforts to encourage crypto users to do their own research, we wish everybody to always do your own due diligence by deciding where to actually store your digital funds. Like Binance literally is saying that, hey, don't use WazirX, just move your funds out of WazirX to Binance. Right? In very simple words, that's what they're like hinting at, and they're saying that this has no impact on Binance users or their funds. Binance being like the big daddy in the world, I think they can really go around and bully people. And WazirX, of course, is smaller, and right now I don't know what kind of situation they're in. They're not really. I don't think they're really focused on their customers as well. They did start, moving funds after Binance cuts off service. That they did start, But overall, I don't think WazirX is really focusing on their customers because of this whole ownership issue. The founder has moved on to, his Shardium and something else, some other project that he's working on. So if you're a user of WazirX, then move your funds out, because it's not worth staying there. Anything could happen. In fact, I made a video on how a lot of Indian exchanges are at risk several months ago, right? And here it is, one by one, the dominoes are falling. In fact, some of my friends at CoinDCX, CoinSwitch, etc., are saying that there are like some internal restructuring, layoffs, etc., happening. So I did mention this out. I did call this out in a video that I made several months ago, that all these exchanges are at risk because of the changing regulatory stand in India. Right? What happened is that the regulatory stand really killed their business because trading is no longer possible in Indian exchanges. It really killed their business. All of these exchanges which raised funds and were probably billion-dollar companies, they are unable to survive. Really unable to survive, and I don't think they have any secure source of revenue coming in. And it was very clear that sooner or later these exchanges are going to go down. And I made this prediction a long time ago, and it's all coming out right now. In fact, in the next few months, you'll see all of that coming out to be true. So having said that, be safe with your funds. Move it out to private wallets. Keep it there safely, right? And only what you want in the short term, keep that on some exchange. I would say Binance at this point in time. Otherwise, do your own research. Be careful. Hope you like this video. Welcome to the Wave Crypto Club. Like this video, share it with your friends, and do comment on what you think in the comment section below.